Hello sir, my name is Zhagita Yunda Sekarjoti. I am from class 654. I am in here mention the vocabulary and definition. And then number 1 is agent. Agent is a person or body authorized to do something to represent the manufacturer or the central office. Number 2 is airway bill. Is a letter which include the transport of goods to be shipped by the airboat. Number 3, the brochure. The brochure is a general gazette contains picture and brief information about the condition of the goods, brand, type, capacity, and other matters related to buy and sell. Number 4 is broker. Broker is an intermediary in the sale and purchase of goods of securities. Number 6 is check. Is a payment warrant to the bank to pay some money to certain party's name in the check. Next, confidential is the belief in a particular person on matters related to person problems. Next, consignment is trade. Consignment is sold. Next, dividend is a part for the shareholders in the amount determined by the board of directors and approved in a shareholders meeting. And then next, this down payment. Down payment is a cash advance or payment for the purchase of goods. And then next, certificate trust. This is securities which are issued by the railway company to finance the purchase of new equipment. And next is dividend extra. Dividend extra is additional dividends received by shareholders in addition to dividend annual. And next, fill or kill. Is meant selling securities at a price that cannot be bargained. And next, accept but meaning then in our business world as an actor should be able to offer a product to someone who can say the consumer, and we also have to be able to win the offer and be able to provide some satisfaction. And then next, offering that a business must have a creative soul, in the sense we have an advantage in terms of offering a product and to provide clarity in the those who come can obtain a satisfactory impression or can meet his needs. And then letterhead is an identity containing the logo, name, address, and telephone from the sender of the letter. And then deadline. This is the date of the letter making. And next, inside address. This is section contain the name of the recipient of the letter, his position, and the name of the company accompanied by the address. And the next, attention line, an alternative to place the recipient of the letter. And the next, solution. In the section, the term used is dear Mr. Mrs. last name of recipient. And the next, subject line or subject. Regard making the receipt of the letter answer to find the intent of the letter. For For example, invitation, apology, and other. And next, body of letter. Letter content is the place where you write the things you want to say. And the next is signature. Signature, this part is the author's signature. Usually use black or blue ink. And the next, accommodation. All will fulfill needs such as lodging and transportation. And the next, after sale service. And the next, benefit. Benefit is can be trust. And the next, brochure. New sheets that general contain images and brief description of certain product. And the next, cargo. And the next, certificate of origin is a certificate stating the origin of imported good. And then next, commercial invoice. This is invoice for international trade. And the next, claim constellation, bewitch, letter of proof of damage to good. And the next, claim is the right to obtain compensation of repairs. And the next is invoice is calculating letter regard goods sold. And the next, grace period is period of suspension of loan repayment. And the next, joint venture, combination of several companies to collaborate by sharing revenue. And the next, this is concession, a letter of transportation of goods sent by ship. And the next, leasing, this is rental, yeah. And the next, long term, a long term loan of more than 5 years. And the next, mail selling, this is goods sales by post. And the next, manual for operation of goods. And next, monster, sample, this is sample item product for yourself. Terus next, packaging for product. And then next, packing list of detail of item in the cheese. And then next, patent, the right of the government to the person or entity that finds a particular result or work. And the next, this promissory is a statement of the ability of the person in debt to pay at the disputed time. And the next is ready stock in inventory item that are ready to be sent. And the next, retail outlet, this is a retail store for sale product. The next, sell for of ammunition or often also scale. And the next, accept error and omission. This is calculation can be corrected if there is an error. And the next, underwriter, rights holder, person of company that handles insurance issue. And the next is free offer. Free offer that is not bound by certain period of time. If at any time there is a price change, it is not necessary to be informed in advance. And the next, future offer with term of sale and purchase and the price of good offer only with a certain period of time. And the next, banded offer with certain condition and only bound if at any time there is a change in the price, the sale must notify in advance. And the next, payment method for payment. And then prepaid these goods are paid before the item is received or before the item is available. And the next, paid cash or cash, good paid in cash together with an order letter. And the next, paid is the back. Payment is made sometimes after the item is received. And the next, cash and carry. It is good or paid first before being taken, or money is received in advance and the goods are sent. And the next, COD or cash on delivery. This is payment is made when the item is received. Now, next, in reimburse, the buyer submit payment to the carrier of the goods of the time the goods are delivered. And the next, when the document arrive, payment is made when the document arrives. The buyer must redeem the document and then be able to collect the item in the port warehouse. And then discount price. Discount price is for discount for product. And the next, cash deduction give because buyer pay cash. And the next, discount discount give for buying in large quantity. And the next, rebate is deduction give to a gain of store because the item are about to be sold again. And the next, refraction in piece because the goods can have a quality error. And the next, tara, pieces of gross weight of goods. And the next, extra tara is piece of good because of the extraordinary packaging, such as crates that use iron plates. And the next, freight station. Freight station is the cost of transporting goods from the warehouse to the train station is borne by the buyer. And then FOB, free on board, the seller bears the cost of transportation until the goods are laid on the ship. And the next, and cost and freight. All costs include transportation of goods by ship are borne by the seller. And the next, cost, insurance and freight. All costs of goods include insurance and transportation are paid by the seller. And then, free on rail. All costs until the goods are loaded onto the train by the seller. Okay, next, free on station. The seller bears the cost until the goods arrive at the station, but the cost of enter into the carriage and the cost of the train are borne by the buyer. And the next, free alongside ship. Sales are carried outside the ship. Further cost borne by the buyer. And the next, free oversight ship. The cost of moving goods from ship to motorbike include for the price of goods. And the next, cost, insurance and freight inclusive commission. All ship fees, commission and insurance are borne by the seller. And then finally, thank you, Mr. Thank you, sir.